So here's the deal, all right? You see, being the newly appointed media leader here at YWAM Dunham, I faced this great challenge of always questioning myself, like, what am I supposed to do today, you know? Because the person that's supposed to give myself a job is me. I have to tell myself what to do, and then I just do it, right? So you see, a lot of the times, when you want to figure out what to do and you don't know what to do, you need to have like a North Star, a thing to remind yourself, like a goal, a vision of like a vision that like guides you towards the thing that you're supposed to accomplish, right? And so to remind myself of like, what am I really supposed to be doing right now? I created this North Star, this dream, this vision, this grand plan as to how I'm going to do things. So like to remind myself of this North Star, I wrote it down on my door. Let me show you. So ooh, that's not it, eh? Goodness. I need a chair for this. Give me a minute. That totally works. All right, I'm very low here. Whatever. So this is my 4-step master plan to conquer the world. This is like my North Star. It's the thing that kind of like reminds me like, what am I supposed to do today? And it's like, if whatever I'm doing isn't in line with this vision, then I'm doing the wrong thing, you know? So yeah, also this is me, October 2023, just to like really remind myself, like, you know, like once I finish all this stuff, then I'll be like, yeah guys, I told you so. I wasn't messing around, you know? So yeah, there's a bunch of other stuff on this door. This is just like a bunch of ideas I have, you know, but like nothing serious, you know? It's like side quests, you know? Like these are just a bunch of side quests, you know? And like this is like the main quest. Okay, and then this was there before my time. I kind of just kept it, I don't know. But let's go through my 4-step master plan to conquer the world. Let's see what it is. All right, zoom in a bit. Ooh. Okay, so 4-step master plan to conquer the world. So step number 1, how do we us? Okay, now, let me do this like this. I understand how a lot of these wordings are like quite finicky and weird and like make no sense. But I like to make like things like super confusing because I'm that type of guy, essentially. The basic answer to like how do we us is branding, essentially. Like, what's our visual identity? How do we like do things here? You know, what kind of style of photography do we use? What kind of typography do we do? Like everything branding revamped, essentially. This is the first step, and the idea is if branding is done wrong, then whatever you do afterwards is just much more complicated. So make the brand good, everything else will kind of just follow over. Or at least that's the theory behind it. Is it factual? There's one way to find out, so all right. Okay, also you might have noticed that there's a side note here. Wait, maybe I should put it the other way. You might have noticed how there was a side note here, which is make Yo and Kona jealous. Okay, so the idea is that like, as a YWAM base, you know, we're obviously not the best as a media department. So, you know, if you want to be the best, you got to learn from the best. And the best YWAM bases out there is in terms of like, in terms of like media is Kona, YWAM Kona, and YO, which is YWAM Orlando. These two are like really good, and so we jealous is a big word, you know, but like the idea is like, you know, like if our goal is to like match them, then it's like it's a compliment, right? Although obviously because we are trying to conquer the world, we're trying to surpass them, you know. So I didn't write this though. This was not me. I'm usually a much more humble guy, but yeah, I left it there. But YWAM Kona, I'm coming for you. All right. You know, considering the non-professionalism of this video, I'm seriously starting to wonder if I'm ever going to do this, but that's besides the point. Okay, so step number 2, make awesome things. The basic idea is like once we've defined the brand and how we do things, then we do it, right? I feel like this is pretty logical. This should be a pretty logical step. Yeah, make awesome things. All right, like you gotta do stuff, man. You gotta do stuff. All right, step number 3. Tell the world. There's a little marking here. There's a baby that like wiped it at some point. It's complicated. Oh, this is it. Tell the world is step number 3. And so the easy explanation to this is marketing. We're doing marketing essentially. But you see, before we do marketing, we have to define how we do us and make awesome things. And then once that's done, then we do marketing. So yeah, tell the world is step number 3. All right. And then step number 4 is make hospitality hate us. The idea is if we've done step 1, 2, 3 correctly, then there will be a surplus of population that comes to YWAM Dunham, and then there will be so much people. The hospitality team here at YWAM Dunham will now have difficulty to figure out where they're supposed to put people because we don't have space anymore, because there's too much people that want to come in. So basically, if we've done all 3 steps really, really well, you know, then we've created a problem that is impossible to solve to hospitality. So hospitality hates us. So, you know, once this is a factual thing, once hospitality has difficulty doing their job, that's when I know that I've finished my 4-step master plan to conquer the world. So that's that. Wait, let's zoom out real quick. Yeah, that's how we've been operating recently here in the media team. Is it going well? Yeah, I would say it's pretty much going well. The other day I was doing something that was more in line with step number 3, but we haven't finished step number 1, so I had to like realign myself to my North Star and tell myself, okay, I have to go back to step number 1. How do we us? Basically, so yeah, that's my 4-step master plan to conquer the world. Yeah, I don't know what to say. I guess that's it. Hi.